Kevin Kira, and this is my story. I grew up in Elmira, New York. It's about an hour or so down 86 east. Pretty small town, 35,000 people, give or take. About 3 or 4 public high schools, 3 or 4 middle schools. You're a decent, average-sized town. Not much to do, but you know, every teenager says that about where they're from. In high school, I ran cross-country, indoor and outdoor track. I made states every year, at least in one of those 3. I found a lot of success from running. It's actually what brought me to Alfred State College. When I applied to schools, I applied mainly for athletic scholarships, and I only got into 3 for athletic scholarships. Interestingly enough, Alfred was the only one who did not give me an athletic scholarship at all. It's not something that's really a priority here. Before coming to college, I really had no idea what I wanted to study. I was interested in a lot of things, and I really just took the time to kind of look at myself and what I wanted to do with my life. My hobbies are playing video games and watching movies. I love looking at CGI during the films and just kind of looking at what people are doing nowadays. The reason that I enrolled for digital media animation was to hopefully create games or get into the movie industry and do CGI. I think it would be a really cool job to do since it's really an expanding market. Since I started school at Alfred State College 3 years ago, my life here has evolved just as much as I have. That decision was made really apparent when I decided to pledge to a local fraternity in the area here at school. Kappa Sigma Epsilon is the name of the fraternity that I belong to. Joining the Greek system was probably one of the most beneficial things I've ever done for myself. For several reasons. Just the feeling of brotherhood that's given by this fraternity is enough to keep me here. It's what's kept me coming back each semester. When my major changed from a 2-year to a 4-year program, I decided to stay mainly because of my fraternity. You have brothers in all aspects of every job. You can always call someone and ask for advice, or just call someone for a job, and they'll always have your back for you. Being a member of the house that I belong to has really just kind of formed me into who I am today, and it's really made me more mature and grow up really quickly. It's helped me in several aspects of my life, social, non-social. Given me leadership qualities and just really brought me out as a person, really evolved me. Unfortunately, however, though, a lot of people look at Greek systems and Greek houses pretty badly. They don't relate to them as many other people do. For me, it's pretty easy to relate. It's just the type of lifestyle that I lived before I came to college and after now. It's something that I do, and I take great pride in being a member of a house of the Greek community here in Alfred. The one thing I hate mostly, though, is just that people really tend to judge you really quickly when you're Greek here in Alfred, just given our history. We have a really rich history with Greeks in Alfred, and every house has their own history. But people on campus and faculty, they always hold you to a higher standard and expect more from you. At the same time, I really think that helps because it drives you to do your best. And I mean, what else are you at school for to do your best? You're here to learn, you're here to grow, you're here to develop, and eventually you're here to get a job. I'm really interested in getting into military-style games, modeling for those games, or doing animation. My modeling skills are getting a lot better now. So that's something I would love to do. I would love to work for a company like Zipper Interactive who does SOCOM, or even work on the next Killzone, something of that nature. I really like realistic war games, modern warfare games. The Call of Duty series is a great series, I think. I like looking at movies for the CGI aspect because that's one other thing that I'm interested in doing. Would be doing CGI for movies and getting into the film industry. It's a great industry to get into. It's a growing and expanding industry, and there's a lot of opportunities in it. Also, another thing I like to do is just listen to music. Music's kind of helped me get through a lot of things in my life that I don't know if I would have gotten through them without it. I like to go to Warped Tour every summer. It's an atmosphere I really enjoy. I love crowd surfing, and I love getting into mosh pits. They're some of my favorite things to do. Some of the music that I'm using during this film is by Sailson. So I wanted to say thank you to Cove Reber. I sent him an email asking him for permission to use these 2 songs. And actually, Cove, I know you wanted to see this, so I just want to say this right here. There's your name right there. You can see it really well.